Hey guys. Let's see if anybody, it's all this sudden kind of deal. I hope everybody's doing good. Say hi whenever you get on. I'm hoping I can see chats. I put live chats. I may have to get on this other phone to see them. Hey Pamela, how are you? I haven't done a live in forever. It has been months. I'm trying to upload a video that I just did. I finally got my Jolly Bar in that I ordered from Fat Quarter Shop. I got my Summer on the Farm kit in, and I got a new pattern that I'm going to be doing sometime. I did a video. Oh, your message is, why can't I see the, I just saw a message and it disappeared. I'm going to have to get on here in a minute. I'm going to get on this phone. Hold on. Because it's not showing me. If I can get on this phone, I may have to go get my other computer. I may have to get my computer, guys. Are y'all sewing on anything right now? I'm probably gonna have to go get my computer. I did it this way because everybody likes it this way, and but now I can't see my comments. Let me go get my computer. I'll be right back. Saturday? Okay. Let me see if I can see my comments this way. And my computer's dead. Of course. And I'm doing it on my iPhone.
What'd you say?
Bring me my charger, baby.
Also, what's today's date?
Basting a oh, now I can see them. Okay, great.
Are you on live?
Hi Pat, how are you? You're basting
you
a quilt.
live?
Yes, I am.
Oh,
Go.
I'm gonna go watch it.
Basting a quilt top. Okay, maybe they'll stay up that way I can see them. Because now I can see them. Yeah, I've started, I did a video, and now they disappeared again. Oh, there they are. There they are. I can see it now. Okay, I see. It's different doing it horizontal than it is vertical. Anyways, what was I going to do? Have you? What fabric are you using? I did a video of doing one block, and then by the time I got done with the block, it showed that more people wanted me to go live, so I was like, I'll just go live. I'll do both. So, I don't know where to put my computer. I don't know where to put my computer. So.
What charger?
It's okay, baby. I can see them now.
Okay.
Let me put my computer over here. Yeah, I figured I'll go ahead. I don't know how to sew where y'all can see it though, unless I move my camera this way. I don't know. Because it's tricky. Oh, there we go. Hold on, I can see now. Oh, there we go. Hold on, I can see now. Let me mute it. Turn it down. Okay, maybe now I can see all the chats. That way I can sew and talk and all that good stuff. So anyways, but yeah, I got this Jolly Barn. I love this fabric. I'm probably going to do the pattern on it.
Someone just commented
I
on
know,
the video
baby.
and it said it's fine.
I know, baby. I can see it. Thank you. But I'm going to use probably one of my layer cakes. And I explained that in the video I just posted. Or it's about to post. One of the two. It's uploading still. So, anyways. Y'all been sewing for the National Jelly Roll Day? Yeah, National Jelly Roll Day. I had to think about that. I'm behind. I was wanting to be in here sewing, but I had to mow and do all that good stuff. But now I think I'm going to...
Is Donna watching?
No, she's not.
Dang it.
I'm going to go ahead and start sewing, I guess. Well, I wanted to jump on here. Lay out my blocks. She's telling me every time. Primitive gatherings from the scene. Oh, okay. They have such pretty fabric. Hey, Donna Hunter, how are you? Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that makes me glad to hear that you've learned some, because sometimes I'm wondering if I'm just rambling and if I'm like helping. Sometimes I feel like I'm hurting or doing work, like not helping people. So that makes me feel good, so thank you. I'm actually about to set out one of my blocks. I know, Pamela, that was my problem. The only reason why I decided to do the join in, because I was like, what am I going to do? Because I don't want to cut open a jelly roll or buy one. And I've been wanting to make a granny square quilt, and I saw that this is a jelly roll. I didn't have a jelly roll, but I made my own. But I've been wanting to do this anyways, so I'm just like, I got to get my table cleaned off today and sandwich those tree skirts. I'll do that this evening, but I figured today I would work on this a little bit before I did that. Kind of gives me a break off because those tree skirts, I just got to quilt them and then they'll almost be done, but it's one of those where I just need to do it. So I'm going to be kind of looking here and looking there. I got notifications. Let me know if y'all want me to put my camera down so y'all can see what I'm doing. Y'all just let me know. Oh, you did, Pamela? How cool. Well, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I started sewing back in 2019, I think it was. And I took some classes at a local quilt shop. They're closed down now. Baby, I can see them. Thank you. I took some classes at a local quilt shop, and that just kind of grew into everything. Here, let me put y'all, I'm going to put it down for y'all. I am actually putting together, I'm about to make another block. So that's what I'm doing right now. That way y'all can kind of see what I'm doing. Do I not? Oh, here they are. I'm just like, I need to lay them out, because if I don't lay these out, it is, Pat, it is so pretty. It says holiday cheer, and I think it came out, oh, when did it come out? I don't know if it came out last. No, it came out, I think, the year before last. And I got a couple, like 3 more different fabrics coming in. One of them's 1.5 yards, and it's the green stripe fabric. It's the green stripe fabric that I'm going to cut on the bias, and it's going to be my binding for this quilt. That way it kind of looks like candy cane stripe, but I also have a little bit more that I can add into the block. And then I have another pink and blue, the light blue, that's coming in, that'll be here, that kind of help give the blocks a little bit more variation, because I don't have many. I only have 2 different prints of one. Wow. See, I wanted to learn to sew when I was younger, but I didn't have nobody to teach me. So it wasn't until my adulthood. I remember my mom she bought me a sewing machine that had the hard plastic case. And I remember opening it up and looking at it and petting it and loving it. But, I mean, she knew how to sew it. She never taught me. She was so busy. And then I don't know whatever happened. I don't know what she ever did with that sewing machine. But, so yeah. I never learned until my adulthood. And now I just, my poor husband. My poor, poor husband. Okay. Some of these are bolder. Like, some of these are a lot bolder than the others, but they all go together. Probably should put a bolder square in the middle. Let me put a crisp. No, I don't want that. Let me put a red. Do I have a red? Let me put one of these red ones. Can I put a red Christmas tree? No, I don't like that. I'll put that one. I'll put that one. Oh, you like the ho ho ho? You like this one better? I just love this fabric. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, I'm going to leave it then. I will leave it to the pink. I don't think I've got a blue and a pink. Yeah, I do. I've got one blue pink. Okay, I'm going to put the camera up so y'all can kind of see the sewing machine. Turn my iron on. And I'm going to start sewing this baby. Okay, I'm going to put this over here. Pat, I know this, like you can tell, let me show you. Let me put y'all back down. This right here, like you can see, like this one goes up and down, so you can definitely tell when they're up and down. So I'm trying to keep it. The words, when I do the words, I make sure they're all facing one way. Let me show you. Where's that block? Like this one right here, even though they're tilted, I at least make sure they're all going the same way. But some of these other prints, you can't tell. Just the dots and the words are really the only ones that I make sure are going the right way. So I'm glad you noticed that, because that's what I was trying to look at and I didn't see that. But yeah, you can definitely tell when they're the wrong way. Like that bottom one. So I'm glad you kind of pointed that out. Oh, thank you. Were they in the trash?
Yes, they fell.
Oh, I had some that fell in the trash. My little girl, my daughter just found. So, okay, let me put y'all back up. Yeah. So the words and the dots, I definitely try to make sure are in the same, like, area. Just put those over there in that little bag. They probably fell out.
Yeah, all of them fell out.
It's okay. And I'm telling you, I love, love, love this block. Love this block. And I normally, like I said in my video, I normally get bored with a block that's the same, but I haven't gotten bored with this one.
Until now, I just love, love, love this block.
Go. Don't spray that.
Is it starch?
No, it's water, but don't spray that.
Don't tell them about this.
Ah! There we go.
Embarrassing.
I don't like her on... Oh, did you pay? Oh, you're gonna. It's so easy. I love it, and
Comment.
I like the fact that on the background square she has you cut them a 1/4 inch bigger on one side, like one length on the length. That way it kind of gives you a little bit more. I love how she does that. She's in there watching this on the big TV in there. But yeah, I love this pattern. Now I'm gonna do Lori Holt's, the Great Granny one out of her book. I'm gonna do that one. I just don't know with what I'm gonna do it yet, because she calls for, it's out of this book here, and she calls for 33 fat quarters plus white background. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to mix some, or I don't know what I'll do.
That is cute.
Go. Cadence, please stop, baby.
What is that? A makeup brush?
No. It's from when I cleaned out my... I messed that up. I got it off. Here, go in there, please. Stop messing with my stuff. Yes, it's on. Don't touch it.
Wait. Ow! That hurt.
So anyways, I'm gonna be so worn out from Christmas by the time I'm done sewing everything I want to sew because of all the Christmas I'm using. I just love Christmas. I love the fabrics. So what am I doing? Okay, I need the 4th row. Wait, no, 1, 2, yeah, 4th row. I'm making sure I can see my comments over here in case you are commenting. I have my other phone on here. I have been really good, y'all, about, for the ones that have been here for a while, I have been really good about not buying a lot of fabric. So I'm proud of myself. And I posted in that video, I haven't uploaded it yet, it's uploading right now. But I was saying, like, with that Jolly Bar, I got where, I've been wanting that fabric. The pattern would be a great, yes, and actually I was sitting there thinking about that. When I get a lot more of my colors in my stash in, then I'm going to cut those into 2.5 inch squares and use that, because like you said, that would be a great stash buster. Great, and that's what I was thinking. That's kind of what I'm thinking for Lori Holt's, because I've got a lot of fat cord. I mean, they're not but they're stash, but scraps too. But I was like, I could actually mix and match a lot of my fat quarters. It is called Quilting Love. It's actually in, I know it's in the cutting video because I just posted it on there, but it's in that cutting video that I posted on the, I think it was yesterday. I did share it in the description box. It's a really easy, fun. Like I've said, and I'll say it a million more times probably, I just love it. It's so easy. Granny squares are some of my favorite blocks. To me, they're just so timeless. I love them. It's kind of like, I love the cathedral windows too, and I actually have one that I started over a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago now, that I need to pull out. I had just started getting more brave sewing, and I need to pull it back out and like finish it. Okay, Donna, I put it in. I didn't realize it, but I didn't put it in there before. But I did go back and put it in the description box this morning because somebody else was looking for it. They were looking for it, and I forgot to put it in there. Yeah, you can go to her site too. I follow her on Instagram also. She's got a lot of really. I was looking through all her patterns the other day, and I really like several of her patterns. Another one I want to make is a scrappy trip around the world. That's another one I really want to make. Yeah, that link that I posted will take you to her site. I feel like the cutting took forever for the background squares. I didn't think I was ever going to get done. I need to get a smaller tripod to set over here. I had one, I just don't know where it's at. Yes. Ultimate Gold. I want to do a Dresden. I actually have the Dresden book that I got on sale from Missouri Star about a year ago, I guess. It came with a template. I want to make one of those. I've never made one, but I want to. I know cutting seems like it takes forever. Especially with this one, I didn't think I was ever going to get done. What the printed squares, let me do it this way. I was able to do my stripology, which helped, but I couldn't do it with the white ones. So anyways. And I'm thinking about next weekend doing another live for, oh, where is it at? This one. And it's, I have a video posted about it and I shared the link, but the 1 hour Jolly Bar table runner. I'm thinking about doing that one next weekend. I'm excited about that one. Is it really? It used to be like that for me. It really did. I used to get so stressed out that I used to not, I just wouldn't do it. And then I wouldn't sew like I wanted to sew, and I didn't. Because I always used to stress out of, how do I get that first cut? And, you know, but... But yeah, that used to be me too. I hated cutting. I used to pin all the time too, but I don't pin that often anymore, which is crazy, but there's some things that I absolutely will pin. Okay, now I'm about to cut her. I'm glad I stayed with the pink. That's pretty. Good choice. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna put y'all back down that way y'all can see me trim. Yeah, I've gotten to where one thing, I used to be so scared of starching my fabrics the way I do now, and now I love it. I hate sewing with unstarched fabrics now. I like my fabrics as stiff as I can possibly get them if possible. Oh, my eyes itch. I mowed this morning and all that grass got in my eyes, and oh, gotta go out there and finish mowing to see after a while. Once it cools off just a little bit, I'll start getting hot. I'm so ready for our weather to cool down. There she is. Isn't she pretty? I love it. I never get tired of seeing them come together. Never, never, never. I'm trying to keep them together so I know. Hold on, I've got two. What, baby?
I just made me a peanut butter jelly sandwich and I just finished eating it. Can I get me like a brownie?
Yes, one. Okay, let me do another green. Let me hit 2. Isn't it cute? Where did it go? I'll put it down. Okay, so I need another pink. So I'm gonna actually do ho ho ho. I'm gonna put another one together. Okay, what do I want to do? I think I may do a light. No, I'm going to do these, and then I'll probably do a light blue in the middle. Let me do the stockings. I'm going to see what that looks like and see if it's too busy. Okay, I haven't done a blue one. Let me do a green dot in here, maybe. Maybe that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I like this. Thank you, Cassie. They're fine. This was kind of a spur of the moment thing. Hey, Handycraft, how are you? I think sometimes I put too much emphasis on combinations when they're gonna end up being probably all paired together anyways by the time it's said and done. That's my problem. Like, I've got a tree skirt. So I've got a tree skirt that I'm actually 3 or 4 of them I'm doing. And I have a quilt that I have not put together yet for my stepmom because it's for a baby shower gift. I have all the blocks. I just haven't put it together. But I was telling a friend of mine, I was like, I'm bored and I want to do something else. I was like, I really want to do a scrappy granny quilt. Well, then I knew that this was coming, the National Jelly Roll Day, and I was like, this is the perfect excuse to make something. So I'm like, I've got so many things going. I need to like concentrate. Definitely print out the pattern. Definitely. It's easy. I love it. I've got, this is my 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, so I've got 10 done first. Or 10 done. Only 20 more to go. I'd have them done faster if it wasn't for my daggum neck. Okay, I'm going to move y'all back over here to where I can see y'all. It really is. I love it. It's such an easy pattern too. I like to try to have 15 done today. If I can get 15 done today, or actually after this it'll be 4 more, right? Yeah. Then I'll be halfway done. I am. It's funny because I never really like never really been a big Christmas person. Last year really like changed that, and I've been so ready for Christmas. Yes, you do. I've got too much. I started buying last year when it started going on sale, and but I did buy this year. I bought the Poppy Cotton and the Tilda. I wasn't going to, but I didn't get the Poppy Cotton's Christmas, the whole line last year, and I started kicking myself because I really, really wanted it. Now I can only find a few pieces here and there. So I decided to get it this year, and I'm glad I did. And that's how it was with the Tilda. It is early, but like, so, like the tree skirts, I'm giving myself till October, the end of October to get them done. I know my sister starts decorating right after Halloween, and that's how I do it too. So I was trying to get a lot of this done by November, and that way we have plenty of time. But I was scratching myself because I was like, you know what? I want to get all these tree skirts done by the end of September. But that ain't happening. So I'm giving myself to the end of October. Cassie, I love the Tilda Christmas. The Christmas, I love it because if you take like the Santa Claus and that stuff out, you can use it for a lot more. That's what I'm doing with this fabric. When we do the little sew along for the table runner for the Jolly Bar from Bunny Hill Designs, A Very Sweet Christmas, I'm going to take out like the penguin with the candy cane, and I'm going to use that in the table runner. That way I can use it all year long. Yes, I got the blender bundle also. I love it. Love it, love it. And it's like I'm not wanting to rush it because I love fall and I love the holiday season. And so like when Christmas is over, it makes me sad because it's over. So it's like I'm not wanting to rush it. Like I'm enjoying it and really soaking it in. And Christmas used to not be my favorite. What am I doing now? Here we are. I'm like, what am I working on? Yeah, Christmas used to not be my favorite. Now, I love spring. I do love spring. I love Easter. Easter's like my second favorite. All the pastel colors and stuff like that. But I've been so ready to like sew Christmas stuff this year. I'm hoping I get to my my stuff. Yeah, my daughter had moved. My older daughter, my son is 21 and he don't live here anymore. My other daughter had moved out with her dad 3.5 years ago, almost 4 years ago, and it really put a damper on stuff. And she moved back home last year, and it kind of got me really back into the mood. And my youngest is loving it. She loves it. She asks me every day, because we go to Hobby Lobby, and their Christmas stuff's been 50% off. Can we decorate yet? Can we decorate yet? I said, not yet. We gotta wait. My aunt actually gave me a second Christmas tree, a flocked one that I've wanted, and I'm gonna put it in Cadence's room. And I told my husband, I said, before you know it, I'm gonna have a Christmas tree in every room. Victoria is, I don't know where she's at. It is, our shades change all the time. It's weird, yeah. I can go get her if you want me to. I can go get her. Just let me know. I'm honestly surprised she's not in here right now. I'm really surprised she's not in here. Okay, I'll go get her. I'll go get her. I'll be right back. Let me go find her. Say somebody wants to see my girl. Here she is. They want to see you. She was asleep in my daughter's room.
Mom.
What?
I'm still hungry. Can I make me something to eat?
Yes.
Still hungry.
There's those SpaghettiOs on top of the fridge. She's a mess, y'all. You're a mess, aren't you? You gonna say hi? Say, hi, Sleepy. Y'all woke me up. I'm surprised she wasn't in here. I know. She is like the cutest little thing ever. Her mama had kittens about a week ago and had 3 more, 2 boys and a girl, and 2 of them are bobtails, just like her. They're bobtails, just like you. Thank you, Handicraft. That's so sweet of you. I try to be real and just reeling myself for y'all. You not gonna say hi? Sweet girl. I was looking at videos, not videos, pictures of her, like pictures through on my phone. And she used to be so small. I didn't realize how much she's grown. But I got to get her mama fixed. After her mom, I talked to the vet when I picked them up from getting them fixed. And they said 2 weeks after these other babies are weaned, I can get her fixed. So I'm going to get her fixed so she doesn't have any more. Yeah. And then I got to get your brother and sister fixed. They're sweet babies, though. Yeah, she's one of the chillest ones. And even when she plays with you, she's gotten me a couple of times with her claws. But out of the 3, she doesn't like get me all the time. Like she'll play, but she doesn't sink her claws. Now her brother's a different story. Little man. Little man, little man. Her hair's growing back on her little tummy. Yeah. I told, how many cats do I have? Tammy, I am using the Janome M8. I just got it on Mother's Day. It was a Mother's Day gift for myself. But it's the M8, and I absolutely love it. It puts that Viking that I was using to shame. Like, this is a beautiful, I love this machine. And I have, now with the kittens, we have 10. I've been trying to find Little Man, which is her brother, a home. This is one reason why I got him fixed. And I'm really trying to find him another home. But I want to be selective because he's been in the house, and I don't want him going to just anybody, especially if they're going to throw him outside, because he won't make it. And the other babies, I'm going to try to find them a home, but if not, I'll get them fixed and hopefully find them home by that. So, yeah. And, yeah, 10 cats. And I was hoping she was having this litter outside. We put a box and everything out there for her to have outside, and she had them in my bedroom. It's like, oh my gosh. Because, like, I have 3 adult cats that go outside during the day. My big black and white one, I won't let her outside because I don't know nothing happening to her. But the other 3, they'll go outside. And they'll come in at night. And so, their mama, I let her come in at night. But, she had them overnight in my room. I've got 4 dogs. 3 of them are mine. And 1 of them is my older daughter's. She's got the Border Collie. 1 of them, Chase, my German Shepherd, we got him at 7, 8 weeks old. Macy is 3. I got her from my other daughter, but she loves me. And Hope, the big black and white one that we rescued, we think she's Border Collie and Lab mix. She's the one that I saw somebody kick him out of her truck. Didn't even stop all the way and kicked her out. It broke my heart. And she's the sweetest dog. Oh, baby. I love her little jelly beans. Her little jelly beans. And I told my husband, I said, after all of these are gone, I'm not having any more dogs in my house. I'm like, I love them, but we're going to put hardwood floors. I say hardwood, you know, the laminate stuff that they have. We're going to put that all throughout the house. because I'm tired of the dog hair and vacuuming because it's so hard to get it out of the carpet. So I want to put hard floors so I can just, and they have them sanitizing steam mops now, and I want one of those. That way I can kind of sanitize and steam the floors at the same time. Ain't that right, darling? Yeah. My sweet girl. Okay. Oh, you're gonna. And this is what she does. She's not gonna let me. She's not gonna let me sew. No. So she is a sweetheart. I'll go on the back porch in the mornings. I know I won't get nothing done. That's okay. Like, so we have like 25 to 30 hummingbirds right now on our back porch. And I'll go out in the mornings when the sun's coming up and drink my coffee, and I can hear her scratching on the door trying to get out to me. But she can't go outside. We have dogs that run around, and they killed Hazel's, it's her grandmother, but they killed her, and that's why I don't want these babies going out, because they're so used to my dogs inside. Like, she tries to curl up with them, and she has no fear of a dog, and that I'm not gonna let. I don't want that happening to her. This one, no. Where am I at? I don't even know where I'm at now. I'll get it done. She's just making herself at home. My sweet girl. The favorite thing on my new sewing machine, you're going to get right back over here, aren't you? Little toot. I don't know. I love that this whole thing is like metal. It's real sturdy. And my needle's down, y'all. My needle's down, so she can't poke herself. I honestly don't know. I love everything about it right now. I'm still learning it. Like, I've still got so much to learn on it. It's crazy. I don't know it like I should, but I will. I need to take time. The difference when I sew, I can feel between this one and my Viking that I was using. And the Viking's a good machine, don't get me wrong. It's just, I did not have one of the top ones. But the difference between the two, like all of this, it just feels heavier duty. And she's a workhorse. I love her. And I love my neck space right here. All of this net space and all the lights, I love. Are you gonna get my hands? Somebody commented it was a good idea to put a shelf up here, have like a Victoria shelf. Hey Donna, how are you? Wait, did I already, or is there two Donnas in here? Nope, there's two Donnas. It really is. I never thought. I first started sewing on a little $180. So it was a Singer Fashionista or something like that. I got it off Amazon. It was like $100 something, and I still have it. It's in the closet, my daughter's closet. That's the one I started sewing on. And then I moved up to a bigger Singer, and then I traded that Singer for that Viking Sapphire, and I have a Singer heavy duty that I really like, and now I moved up to here and I like it. This is my first Janome ever. This is my first one. I was looking at a Juki or a Janome because I've heard so many good things about both of them. Cassie, I started sewing, like, I guess quilting 2019. I think it was like maybe the fall, summer or fall. I was taking classes. We had a quilt store that just opened, and I started taking classes. I was sewing before then, like 2017, 2018. Didn't know really what I was doing, but I was sewing. Made curtains for my kitchen. Made some little rag quilts for my husband and my kiddos. But then I started taking classes in 2019, and it's just went off the rails since. Your sister forced you to. I wish my sister would come sew. She won't sew. She bakes. She's the baker. She's like, I don't have the patience to do what you're doing. I'm like, and I don't have the patience to sit there because the cakes she makes are beautiful. And she used to make them for a lot of people. She had her own little business, and she stopped with the prices of everything going up. But I'm like, I don't have the patience to do that. I want to make clothes. I've made my daughter 2 dresses, and that's about it. For some reason, it intimidates me. Do you, Donna? I love this is my first one, and I absolutely love her. She is so far superior. Like she's so much superior than my other machines. Yeah, she's so, like, I love her. Yeah, and she's really good. She made me a beautiful birthday cake for, what is it, maybe my 38th birthday, 37 or 38th birthday. She made it, and it was so pretty. She did my son's graduation cake, and she's going to do my daughter's graduation cake too. But yeah, this is my first, and I love it. I was looking at one that wasn't as big as this. I forget which one it was, but the sale on this one was too good to pass up. So that's why I ended up choosing this one, because I was looking at another one that was cheaper, but I don't either. My one good thing is, like, Cadence, my youngest, she likes cakes, so I'll order her cakes for her birthday. Cause I'll make them, but I don't like to. My other 2 love my cheesecake I make, and cheesecakes are so easy. So I'm like, thank you for like, they like cheesecake. They don't really like cakes. So I like making pies, but cakes are not, no. And cupcakes, I don't know. Are you going to move so I can sew? But it's so good. And this cheesecake the recipe I have, it calls for sour cream, and it's so creamy, and so it's so good. I love it. Thank you, Pamela. She's my little sweetheart. You can't cook. I like to cook because you can just throw anything in there. Okay, if I can remember, I will. My husband's a good cook. His mama, she's messing my squares off. His mama, when she was alive, way before we met, taught him how to cook, and he's actually a really good cook. I love you. He's actually a really good cook. She's messing all my fabric up. It's all out of whack. Okay, no, this goes here. Okay. I think I see what's happening here. I don't know. What do you have, y'all? Well, mine really don't cook. I will say he works so much that he doesn't really cook. Now, if I asked him to, he would, but he really doesn't. Can't even boil water. Oh no. What? What is it? So, yeah. He's just so busy that he don't cook. If I asked him to, he would, though. Donna, there's my Donna. There's my buddy. She's the one I talk about all the time. You're the third Donna in here. Of course. Of course. I got little Miss Victoria down here. She's like terrorizing everything. Oh, you want on the fabric, don't you? She wants on my squares. Look at her. She wants on my fabric squares. Now I can't see the chat. Oh, Molly's in here now. I thought she was outside. Yep. And it's funny because if y'all seen on my videos, when she wants my attention, she demands it. I am on my 11th, I think. She got on my sewing machine for a little bit and wouldn't let me on there. Okay, now I've got to put these, figure out where I'm at here. Okay, this one is going to go this way. Let me see what y'all said. Ah! I know. I know, I need to. I need to make her own little bed. I need to do what somebody suggested and put a little shelf up here and hang it for her so she can get up there. Isn't that right, darling? Isn't that right, sweetheart? Have your own little shelf above my sewing machine. She's such a rotten cat. Yeah. If I don't throw all my scraps away, huh? I've gotten better about that, though. No. Once these get a little bit bigger, they're going outside. They're going outside. I can't have any more in the house. Somebody did ask how many I had, and I told them, there's so many kitty cats. Just so many, but you're just so cute. I need a bigger house, that way, with more room, so that way they can all have their own room. Cassie, same here, honestly. Same here. Same here. I need one just for my fabric. I'm ready to get my fabric out of my bedroom or out of my closet so I can see everything I have. Yes, I have, Cassie. I sure have. What live, Donna? And yes, I have. A matter of fact, I just did that. I printed this the pattern that I'm doing right now, the scrappy granny squares. I have it twice because I've done that with that. It doesn't help that all my fabric is stuffed in a closet. It doesn't help that all my fabric is stuffed in a closet that I can't see. Oh, how cool. Yeah, I'm going to do that that table runner live next week, I think, next weekend. I'm excited about that. I really am. I finally got my fabric in. I didn't think it was ever going to get here. Yep. And when it says up, when you put it up, you kind of forget about it. Oh, alive of pulling everything out of that closet. I know. That's such a big undertaking. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. I'm gonna put y'all back down so y'all can. I'm gonna cut this one now. I'm just not. I don't know if I'm ready for that undertaking. And then you want, like, there's more that. Like, it's ridiculous. Like that. Oh, what is it called? The kit that I got not too long ago from Fat Quarter Shop. The this one right here. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas one from Fat Quarter Shop. It's by Fig Tree. I gotta starch all this fabric. I want to get this done, and I still haven't worked on it. Hopefully I'll get to it. Even if it's after Christmas, I'm still gonna work on it. Thank you, Kaz. I love it. Oh, I'm glad I decided to put that blue block in the middle. All of my low volumes are going to be in the middle because I feel like they're going to get lost if I put them on the outside. Oops. Dadgummit. It's moving. I need to get some more blades for my rotary cutters. Oh, thank you. I don't feel like they do. I don't know. I don't feel like they do, but thank you. They used to be all wonky and real whatever. I've gotten a lot better. My biggest, how do I say it? My biggest challenge that I gave myself was almost 2 years ago when I did the vintage Christmas from Lori Holt. It had 42 6.5-inch squares, and I'd never done anything like that on myself. Like, I took a class for the Goats and Pajamas class. It was really cute. It does. The starching does help. It really does. I mean, to me it does, because I don't have to sit there and starch. I noticed whenever I wasn't starching and then I would starch when I'd press while sewing, my blocks would kind of shrink and they'd be all wonky. But I like having them really nice and starched. Me and Donna are actually thinking about meeting down there and going to that, matter of fact, to the quilt show. But anyways, that was my biggest challenge to myself, is doing all those all those little blocks. And that really kind of I proved to myself that, hey, I can do this on my own. I don't have, because there for a while I wouldn't hardly do anything without my sewing instructor. So I've really started going out on my own almost 2 years ago, which is crazy. But yeah. Oh, she's leaving. Bye bye, sweet girl. She's leaving. So yeah, I'm like 2.5, 3 hours away, something like that. So I think we're gonna try. I need to talk to my husband and talk to him and see about going, but I'm wanting to. I've never been to a quilt show, and I want to go. And me and Donna were just talking about that this week. But yeah, I like to starch mine. I was using the linen starch and making it towards like soaking wet and then hang and dry it. But then I started doing for all of this fabric here. I didn't feel like doing it, so I just did the Faultless, the gold can. This right here, I was doing it with this and starching it, and it made it pretty stiff still. I have Best Press still. I have it here. It just doesn't get it as... I went ahead and bought another gallon. I don't know where I did with it. I went ahead and bought another gallon of it, so I have it. It just doesn't get my fabrics like nice and like stiff like I want. But this right here does, and of course I love my linen. My linen gets it a lot stiffer. But like, I'll probably buy several more cans of this and use this on that. You see all that fabric right there? That is I think they said over 17 yards for that, was the night before Christmas, the Christmas quilt from Block of the Month thing from Fig Tree. So I'm going to buy a lot more plenty more cans of this and use it on that quilt over there. Because I used 2.5 just on the fabric for this quilt here. So there's no telling how much I'll use on that one. And I don't want to dip my fabric. I know a lot of people do, but I'm so scared that I'm going to wring it out, not thinking, and I'm not going to be able to get the wrinkles out. So, but I don't know how I ever sewed without starching the way I do now. But that's the only way I go. I did make, what did I do? Now, some of my stuff, like the Bargello tree skirts, the wedges, none of these are starched. And it drives me crazy. But they still work. It just drives me crazy. That Dr. Pepper is hot now. I'm going to put it back in the fridge. I've got to make my friend, her husband's a welder. He gave me one of his welding caps, and I started taking it apart to see how I've never made one of these, so I'm trying to figure out. I got to figure out how, and this is his exact size, so I got to slowly unstitch it and figure out how to make one of these suckers. I've never made one, and he wants me to make them for him. So that's going to be interesting. I need to get my apron patterns out and make me some aprons. It's hot is what it is. It's real hot. Hold on, I wonder if I can see. It says it is, there's no way it's 78. No, it's 92 and it feels like 96. Yeah, that was this morning. So yeah, oh, there she's back. What? This right here, oh, this one. That's why I really want a little stinker. Make it flat. Yeah, I would love 66. I'm wanting the highs in like the 50s and 60s. I'm so tired of the 90s. So sick of the 90s. I knew it was hot out there this morning. It was like 9 or 10 o'clock. And I want some cold, I'm hoping we get some cold weather this year. Because we haven't really had a winter in a couple of years. I wanted to go up to Colorado for Christmas. I was like, I want just one time, I want to witness a white Christmas. Just once. I just want a white Christmas. And it's not going to work out this year, I don't think. So, sadly. You're going to dump my fabric in the trash. So, but I would love, love, love to have a white Christmas. I want it I know in 2021 we had that snow. And it was a bad time, but I've never witnessed snow like that before in my life. I've never driven in snow. Oh, no, I haven't driven in snow before. We always get ice. Ice is so fun, huh? But that 2021 when we had all that snow, it was so pretty. But we weren't equipped to handle it. Robin, where are you at? We don't get it often, but when we do, it's, give me all the snow. I want snow. I'd love to live somewhere when we had snow. Okay. I knew it felt hot today. I don't know what the forecast is. I think it's supposed to get down to the 80s for the highs this week. Yeah. Well, towards the middle of the week, it's supposed to start getting a little cooler. Mid to upper 80s, which will be nice. Yes, I would love to have snow. We don't ever get it though. We get the heat and the humidity. I was out there this morning. It wasn't even like the sun wasn't even up yet. You could barely see a little bit of light on the horizon. I walked out there with my husband and drank our coffee. I'm like, it's already so humid out here. I was already sweating. It was like 6:30 in the morning. In 21, Donna, it might have been. It might have been that. It was really bad. Like, it was pretty, but it was... I don't want snow like... I don't want weather like that because we're just not equipped to handle it. I don't want weather like that. I would just like to have snow. Yes. And I think they probably get a little bit more humid than we do because they're closer down there to the... they're closer to the Gulf. Oh, Michelle... I bet it's beautiful there. I've always wanted to go over there. Like, I want to go to, like, Scotland and Ireland. I want to go to Israel, walk where Jesus walked. That's, like, one of my dreams. And then go to Scotland and Ireland and, like Iceland. I bet it's so gorgeous over there. There's a lady I watch. I think she lives in Belarus. And I watch her channel. And, oh, like, where she lives, it's already getting chilly there. Like, she has subtitles. And, she always has such a beautiful garden, and oh, I bet it is. I've never even, yeah, I bet it is. I've never left the U.S., so I think it'd be cool to go over there. I want to go and walk where he walked. She's down. It's still really green here. We've never had to mow the way we've mowed this year. Like, by now the grass is all dead, but I've had to mow all through August. I want to go to Ireland so bad. That is one of my dream spots, is Ireland. My aunt loves London. She's told me I needed to. Yeah, that's if I ever am able to do anything overseas, my first thing we want to do is do Israel, and then I want to go to Ireland. Ireland has been it's been a dream of mine since high school. Aww. It's so pretty out there. Like, it's just so pretty. I mean, I know the United States, it's beautiful, and it's beautiful, but to go overseas and see, to me, especially like England, they're just older countries out there, like, the architect and stuff like that. It would be so cool to see that. Oh, you're real close. I had a friend, I don't really talk to her anymore. Hey, how are you? She's from Germany. I think it'd be cool to... Yes, the history. Yeah, we were looking at it. I Googled it the other day to see where... we may have to stay in a B&B. I've never driven in Houston, and it, like, stresses me out thinking about having to drive down there. I know, Donna, because I'm like... I was looking at just driving down there at the map, and I started... asked Donna, she was on the phone with me. I started freaking out, like, am I going to be able to do this? Yeah, I bet it is. That's why it's, like, stresses me out, because I don't know where I'm going, and I know how people drive in Dallas, so I can only imagine how it is in Houston. Yes, he is. He is. He really is. She's not going to let me sew anymore. Oh, Dallas is worse? can fly. I may have to take something to kind of help me, but I can fly. I've never flown either. I've never flown. I've driven in Dallas. I hate driving in Dallas. I won't drive in Dallas if I don't have to. If I can find a ride, like my husband can take me, and he takes me. I hate driving in Dallas. Hate it. But I kind of know I know a little bit more around there. I've never flown. Everywhere we've gone, we've just driven. I've never flown. That's what I was wanting to do. I don't know if you heard me say, I wasn't sure if you were on or not about going to Colorado at Christmas time. But I can't find anybody. I'm going to have to try to find somebody to stay here at the house with all the animals, because I got my goats and my chickens and my dogs and my cats. And I don't want just somebody to come and let them out twice a day, because I don't know. I want somebody to be able to stay here. That way they're out all evening, you know. Even if, because the girl that I was talking to, she they stayed the last time when we went to Kentucky. We went to the Ark Encounter, and they stayed, and and that way the cats and dogs and all that, or the dogs, were able to stay out the whole time. Well, she's got a job now, and she is a cutie. And I was like, you know, you can let them out in the mornings and then put them up while you're at work, and they come back to the house. But she said, I'm just too tired when I get off work. I'm like, okay. So I just don't want anybody at the house. That's my problem. And that's what I'm trying to figure out, because I wanted to go up there near Breckenridge, and I've never gone skiing, never done anything like that. I wanted to take the kids. If we don't do it this year, I told my husband, so we're definitely doing it next year. I'm gonna go ahead and plan everything and start paying it out now. But I wish I could have somebody, and that's my thing, is I want to make sure, because we have the goats, and the goats are pretty. You just have to make sure they're okay and they don't get their heads stuck in the fence, because I'm not milking or anything right now. Chickens need to be fed once a day. They're easy. But the dogs are the ones. The cats are pretty, you know, how they're self-reliant almost. But they just need food and water, and their box changed. But the dogs are the big ones that I'm worried about. It really is. If it was just the cats and the chickens, I could have somebody come out once a day, really, you know, but I don't want to board, no. I've heard too many horror stories with people boarding their dogs. I just don't want to. I wish I had somebody to, and I'm already running out of time, because it's already on, over halfway through September, so I just wish I could find somebody to stay here. I don't really have anybody. That's the thing. Because I've racked my brain. I just don't have anybody. My niece and them, they're going at the same time we are. I thought about that, if I can find somebody. If they'd feel comfortable enough, I might find somebody. The only other friends that I thought about doing that to, their kids are now, they left this past week to go to Montana. They do missions and stuff, so they're going to school. They do like a certain school, and then they send them overseas for a certain amount of time. I have 2 Ring cameras. I have one on the back and the front. But so I was trying to rack my brain and think. No. Nobody I would trust. And that's my thing, is, and my husband's not too keen on going right now, because he's trying to get his shop built. So it's one of those to where he's not like super excited to go. So I'm like, well, if we don't go this year, we'll go next year. But I told him for sure it's going to be either this year or next year. I really wanted to go this year because my son, he'll be 22 on his birthday. Caitlin will be 18 next year, and she'll be already graduated from high school. But that would be nice. And that's what I was thinking too, because Caitlin goes, I don't want her missing a lot of school. So that's why I was thinking Christmas. I just want a white Christmas so bad. I'm live. No, you can't. He'd probably like that, honestly. He probably would not mind that. And knowing that my sister and them were up there, that's a possibility. I could follow my sister and them down there. I've never been to Jackson Hole. Yeah, my husband would probably be, okay, go. Be careful. No, he'd probably be worried and stressed the entire, until I got there. But I might talk to him about that. Because I could, but if he has to go out of town, that's the only, well, no, it's during Christmas. But then we'll spend Christmas apart. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, sweet girl. She is snoozing. She's sound asleep. Do y'all? Look at her. She's just out. I tell her she's got rabbit feet. I was sitting there thinking about going the 19th or 20th through the 27th. That's what I was thinking about doing. She is. My hand's falling asleep. Well, at least I got 11 done. I only have 4 more to go before I hit my 15 today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 11. Oh, did I wake you up? Yeah, I got 11 done. So 4 more and I'll hit my 15 for today. Maybe if I can do 5, 5, 10, 15, 20. Maybe if I can do 5 tomorrow, 5 for the next 4 days, I can get them done. Do 4 more today and then 5 tomorrow and Monday, I can get them done and get this quilt going. Because I need to sandwich my tree skirts. I need to sandwich all them. I need to get that quilt going. I still got the sewing schedule. I don't know. I've got to sandwich my tree skirts. Matter of fact, I'm probably gonna put all my school books up. I've got this one. I've got the block of the month from Fig Tree. Twas the Night Before Christmas, the one that I bought. I've got that one. I've got the 2 or 3 tree skirts that I want to make for myself if I get to them this year. Because I still have the one for my mom, my stepmom, my stepsister, and my sister. So those 4 I've got to do. I've got to sandwich them. My mom's, I've got to sandwich and then sew the little wedges on. I drank that Dr. Pepper and it made my stomach hurt. I feel nauseous. Cadence! Cadence! She can't hear me. I feel a little nauseous. I need some water. Would you give me another bottle of water, baby? The Starching. Yeah. I know. It's like I keep putting it off. I got that baby quilt too that I need to put together. I've got all the blocks made. You can take her in there if you want to.
I know, I'm stealing her.
So I don't know if I showed y'all this. This is this fabric. I know I did an unboxing, but I did the Bride's Dream. And I got all, I'm not using all of them, but I'm using some of them. I've got to find the pattern. But I got all the blocks done. I'm using this because there's not a lot of dark fabric in there. So I'm using this as the border / binding. And then I'm using this as the backing of the fabric. She bought all the fabric and I'm making it. And I'm probably, all of the leftover, I told her, I said, depending on how much I have left over, I may make you a little mini quilt. And then just use the canvas backing on it. That way she's not spending any more fabric or any more money on fabric. And that, like, her and like my little niece, her granddaughter, can go outside and like have a picnic or something like that. I said, but I may do that with this extra fabric. That way you can get as much fabric as you need out of it. But I've got to finish this one because the baby's due, I think, this month or next. And all I wanted to have to do is do the quilt label. But I've still got to get this done. I got to get all 4 of those tree skirts done. I'm working on this. And I think that's kind of it right now. I am doing next weekend. I'm planning on doing the live for the 1 hour Jolly Bar sew along. I'm planning on doing that for an hour. Probably go ahead have all cut. I know, too much. I know, that's right. Hey, what is that one? The Lizzie House Holiday Cookies. What does that look like? I do want to make some mug rugs. I want to make some mug rugs also. I've never made them, but I want to make them. Chase, what are you doing? Chase, did you get that out of the trash? You little toot. Big old toot. Watch out. Let me move this. Did you get that out of the trash? But, yeah. I want to see that Lizzie house. But I do want to make some mug rugs. I've got too much on my plate. Like, so I need to stop buying quilt kits. Because I want to do this one. And I haven't even started some fabric like I wanted to. I'm like, was starting school back and doing everything. I'm like, my neck's been bothering me. So it's one of those to where, am I ever going to get busy? Oh, I'll have to look it up. But I want to do this one soon. I just don't know when I'm going to be able to do it. I do love foundation paper piecing too. I was doing those little monthly things from Shabby Fabrics and I got behind and never... Hey Wendy, how are you? I never caught back up. But I have a few that I need to do. I like them this year because they're doing them vertical. And there's a few of them that I want. I just haven't done it. This one. Hey, Patty. Oh, you're talking about this. The fabric. Hey, Carmen. I'm going to have to look that holiday cookie quilt up. Sometimes, yeah. Depends on, I guess, how you cut it. Hey, Brenda. You talking about this, Donna? Because this is both, these are both in this line. Isn't it, Carmen? So Fat Quarter Shop, I have been looking at this block of the month, that fabric kit for months. And my husband said, just get it. So I said, okay, you don't have to tell me twice. So I got it. The quilt room that's coming out, I'm wanting it. That's going to be an expensive one, but I want it so bad. It has a little cat under the little sewing bench on a mat. I'm like, oh, that could be Victoria. I just love it. That's another one I really, really want. One good thing is the pieces that are too big can go in your scrap bin. That's what I'm going to try to do, Donna, on this quilt that we're doing. The granny squares, that's what I'm going to try to do. I love it. I don't know if Handmade is Heartmade still has one, but theirs was a lot cheaper. And somebody had commented on it, but sadly I had already bought this and I couldn't cancel it or I would have got it. It's quite a bit cheaper. And then if you buy, you can buy the backing and it's still cheaper. I don't know if they still have it or not because they only have, I think, one left. It's a good way to not have to buy the fabric line and still use the fabric in your quilt on your backing. That's what I'm thinking about doing with this because I have a lot of yardage left. What did I do? It's somewhere. Where did all my fabric go? It's somewhere. I guess, I don't know if it fell. Cats might have fallen. Yes, you're going to like it, Patty. I love it. I've got 11 done so far. I'd have a lot more if it wasn't for my dadgum neck. But like I was telling them, I'm going to do 4 more today. That way I have 15. I'm halfway done. That way, hopefully I can do 5 for the next 4 days and have it done. Because I'm wanting to get it done. I'm excited. But I have no idea how I'll quilt it yet. I'll do something easy. I'm still waiting on my daughter's double carpenter star to get done. It's been at the quilter since July. And I'm waiting on it. So, thank you. I did 2 on camera, but Victoria, she kept getting in my way. She wouldn't let me. Now she's out of here, but I'm sure she'll be back in here soon. Y'all, that Dr. Pepper made me, I feel nauseous for some reason. I don't know. I didn't drink much of it. Where are you going? Oh, okay. I love you. Are you taking Stella? Be careful. You're gonna, hey! Caitlin! Are you gonna get eaten by mosquitoes in those? Okay. She's wearing shorts. I'm afraid she's gonna get eat up. I got some bites on my legs. Yeah. I'll probably do the diagonals, you know, like the little diagonals. I do not pre-wash my fabrics. Now, I have pre-washed. I was using a really, really dark, deep purple batik for a backing on a quilt. I did pre-wash that. I got some of that pre-wash treatment. I can't remember what it's called. But I did wash that. Because I've heard batiks like will bleed. So if I use like a real dark color like that, I will. But I'll just I'll wash the whole yardage. But other than that, I don't. And that's the only thing I've ever pre-washed. And I did it in, I think I just did it in cold water for a couple of times. I washed it 2 or 3 times. And the last time I washed it, I put a piece of light, like a low volume or white piece of scrap fabric in there with it to make sure it wasn't going to bleed. That way when I put it on my quilt, the fabric, it wouldn't bleed on the fabric. Because I had a lot of light colors in it. But it was really, really pretty. This is the only time I've ever pre-washed anything. I do starch the crap out of them. I like the starch. Now I'm dreading starching all the fabric for this quilt right here. It's one reason why I haven't done it, because it's all of that fabric. I'm like, oh, it's going to take forever. And that's what I like. I love it when they can do that. Because then I don't have to worry about them folding up or, you know, and then they've already shrunk from all the starch. So it's funny because I'll sit there and spray them on my table when I'm using that linen, and you can just see them shrink up. But it's better to do it that way and let them shrink instead of working on them and then they shrink while you're sewing and totally mess your block up. So that's okay. But because I think that's one thing that messed me up at, like, when I was doing that vintage Christmas quilt I was telling y'all about. I would kind of starch and my pieces would shrink, so it kind of messed me up. Yeah, that's what I did. I was like, let me make sure I washed it enough, so I threw a piece of scrap fabric in there. Nothing like just something that's scrappy and it didn't bleed. You've shown me that too, Donna, haven't you? That book. But yeah, some of my blocks on that vintage Christmas quilt, some of those pieces were, I think I cut them at 7/8 of an inch and like 3/8 or 3/4. So they were like small, like some of the windows and stuff. And when I would spray, this is before I really starched like I do now, they would kind of almost like, you know how they have that little wave and wrinkle in there? It kind of messed my block up. But that's before I really knew about starching the way I do now. Because it's been almost 2 years ago. I've never heard of the Shout color catchers. I need to get some of that. Hey Mary, how are you? I need to get some of that. I've never heard of that. There's a gnat flying around me and it's irritating me. It's irritating. Is it like in a bottle? Or is it like sheets? Because I need to get some of those. I've never seen those. Mary, I was sewing. I was working on the little scrappy graining quilt squares. Oh, okay. I'll have to look for them and to keep them. That way, when I wash my quilts, I can do that. But I stopped. Little Victoria was in here. Now I'm talking. Bye, y'all. You have a good afternoon. I'm glad you were popped on for a little while. I'm gonna have to get me some and put them up. I've never heard of them. Yeah, I know. Erin's got one. Oh, how cool. Linnet. You talking about the linnet? Yeah, because I'm probably, with the way some of these pieces are, they don't look too small. I'd say I don't want to dip them, but I may end up having to dip them. Get like a little sheet pan and just dip them and then wring them out with my hands like that. I may have to do that. I don't know. My daughter's gone again. She got her boyfriend. There's Stella Bella. What are you doing? Did your mama leave? You want to say hi to everybody? Come here. You want to say hi to everybody? This is Stella Bella. This is sweet Stella. Yeah, your mama left you, didn't she? She went and bye-bye. My daughter made her this little leather collar. Really? Yeah, that's her dog. if, is it like in a small bottle? I've got something, I don't even remember the name of it because I've bought it 2 or 3 years ago. And I forget what it's called. It was like in a bottle, not a very big bottle. And that's what I put in the wash with that fabric. I'll have to look into that though. Mary, I used to not starch and now I'm just, some stuff like I don't, but I prefer to starch and starch really good. Especially when I'm working with really, really small pieces, I like to have them starched. That way they don't like fold up on me or they don't move. They're like stiff. I know, I hate sitting there. Like, that's one reason I'll do it, like at my kitchen table. I'll put a big old towel on my table. If you've seen my video, you've seen how I do that. And then I just sit there, and that way I can watch TV and I'm standing up and I go back and forth and do that. But it's such a pain. That's why I haven't starched that yet, because it's going to be a big undertaking and I'm not ready for it. I might have to give me some of the color catcher sheets, and I need to try that other stuff that Wendy posted on there. Yeah, starching and cutting, oh, they take so much patience and time. Like I said, like with this one, I was cutting all of these background pieces, and I was like, I'm never gonna get done. I think it was like 24 strips. I think I was ever gonna get done, but I finally did. Do you? It's just my thing is I love doing blocks, but I hate putting all the blocks together. Yeah, I don't like to iron either. I hate sitting there just pressing them. I love to sew blocks, but I hate putting them all together in a quilt. To me, that's like so boring. Like, okay, I want to move on to the next one, but I can't because I got to get this quilt top together. And it's just, my attention span is that of like a gnat. It's just, I'm trying to get better though. I'm trying to get better. My brain just. So where are you at? Oh, she's sitting there on my neck. Yeah, the one that I got, it was about probably about that big maybe. That's with the lid, and it was not clear, but kind of clear. If that makes sense, like a cloudy clear. Had a white lid on it, and had like a little paper bottle, a paper label on it. Start my jelly real quick. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did a video of this quilt, and then by the time I was done, I looked back at the, what's it called? The poll that I did, and I saw more people wanted me to do a live than do, so I was like, oh, I'll just do both. It's okay. So then I felt bad. I was like, no! I need to post this video. Hold on, let me post this. I forgot I need to post it. My little unboxing video. And then, of course, of me chatting. Because y'all know sometimes I can't shut my trap. Okay. Yeah. I thank y'all for y'all sitting there listening to me in my videos. Because y'all know I can't shut up sometimes. Oh, thank you, Mary. That makes me feel so good when y'all say stuff like that. That means a lot to me. Thank you, Carmen. Y'all, that means a lot to me, y'all. It really does. More than y'all realize. Because there for a while, I was just like, should I even make them anymore? Like, am I helping anybody? But when y'all comment and tell me I'm helping y'all or this, that makes me, okay, I'm doing some good. No, Robin. Are her boxes good? Thank you, Cassie. I'm going to get some, Wendy. Thank you. Uh-oh, my battery's going dead. No. Okay, I need to get on her. Is it on her blog? I need to get on her blog, I guess, and that's not bad. $55. What does she normally put a good amount in there? Because I'm trying, like, I did not get the spooky box from Fat Quarter Shop, and I saw that one lake girl, not Arkansas Gals, but another girl that she started coming up on my channel, and I'm glad I didn't get it. Okay, I'm gonna get some of those, Wendy, and that way I can put them in here, and when I go to wash some of my quilts, I can throw that in there just to be safe, especially if it has, like you said, the dark colors are like red, because I know red's another real bad one that'll bleed. I'm gonna have to get on My So Quilty Life and see if if I can get on there. I'd love to try one of her boxes out. There's just so many out there that I don't know. Like, I like the green box or the little box of figs, the green little box of fig box. I did not sign up again this year, because it's so expensive. And I don't really need all the notions. But I am going to sign back up for Figs and Friends. I'm loving that. Because you get a pattern, but I love the fabric you get with it. So that's the only other one that I'll sign up for. Like, to continue. Okay, I'll go to her website then and see. Because I would love to try one of her boxes. I just try to be very, very, like, picky on what I get now. Because there's just so many out there. I haven't been the only one that I really loved was the one that I got. It was the extra one. It was the one with the Bees and Blossoms table runner with the honeybees. That is the only one that I've really been crazy about. The others have been so-so. Like, I haven't been thrilled with them. So. Oh, okay. So like a queen or a king, you need to use more than just one. But the Figs and Friends ones, I'm really liking that because it's only, what, like $50 something. I think 50 or 60 with shipping, and you get all of that pretty fabric, and you get a pattern. And I really like the pattern with this one. It was I really liked it. I'm gonna make it. I just don't know if I'm gonna make it with the fabric they sent or not. They've already, like, by the time I got mine, it was already sold out, the little finishing kit. So. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely getting some of those. Even if I have to order them, I'm getting some. The Figs and Friends to me is very reasonable. Especially for the amount of fabric you get and a pattern. The little box of figs is just too much. And we have, what, 2 more, I think? Do we have 2 more to go? Oh, thank you, Wendy. Thank you. I'm glad y'all like them. That means that I'm doing something. Oh, do they? Yeah. Somebody warned me before. I did have somebody warn me that they are kind of pricey and that's why they're not doing it this year. But I never had signed up. And honestly, they have so many left over that you could always get one. Like, okay, maybe I want to try it out this month. You can try one out. But it's just too much to commit to it for a year. So I'm just, Figs and Friends will be mine. I wish I could get her. I guess, I don't know if she's going to do it again, or I cannot find her pattern, but I think it was the Secret Garden pattern she did. I love that quilt, and I cannot find that pattern anywhere. And I guess it was just a special block of the month pattern. But I wish she would do it again or sell the pattern, because I want to do that quilt so bad. I saw somebody post it in her Facebook group, and I loved it. Love it, love it, love it. Stella, what are you doing? What are you doing, little girl? What are you doing? You little wiggly butt. Her whole body wiggles. I tried several months ago and it denied me. And I haven't tried again, but I need to. I need to try again because I haven't. I mean, they denied me several months ago, but I need to try again. I keep forgetting. Unless I did the wrong thing, I don't know. Sometimes it gets so confusing. It's sad that sometimes I have to ask my daughter for help. I'm like, I shouldn't be this age yet to where my daughter has to help me. I told her she needs to help me do TikTok. That way I can do some of my sewing and stuff on TikTok. But I don't know if I have that in me. You have to really edit those videos. Of course not, Mary. Go ahead. I like when y'all show all your stuff. All the stuff y'all work on. I love when y'all show all y'all's work. And sometimes I don't see some of the stuff y'all do it until, like, I saw something a while that is, sometimes I see it, sometimes I don't. It's about what I'm going to start calling my daughter. She does all that TikTok and stuff. I'm like, you need to show me how to do this so I can do some of my sewing videos on this. But anyways. Well, I'm glad I decided to come on live. I know it was kind of a all of a sudden deal, like a last minute thing, but I was talking to my friend this morning when I was talking about my neck's been hurting, and she was talking about she feels like she's got arthritis, and she's 30 or 39 and I'm 40, and I'm like, we shouldn't have this problem yet. I said we should still have like 20 years before we have to deal with this stuff. I'm like, I don't know, like this year it's crazy. Oh really, Robin? Oh, Donna, is that how? I was wondering how much it was. I couldn't remember if it was a third or a fourth. That's good, Carmen. My sister did call me Thursday. She was trying to do, so she's a church secretary at her church. And she was trying to do something on Excel, and she called me to help her, and I was able to help her over the phone, but I'm like, at least I'm still I'm some you know, I do some good. Yeah, and Robin, I noticed that some of my numbers, like one day will be up and then I'll have lost a couple, and I've heard that that's happened with a lot of other people too, that have channels. Sometimes for some reason, because I know there's some that I know I subscribe to, and then I go back and I'm like, why am I not subscribed? I don't know why that they remove. I don't know why they do that. It makes no sense, and it hurts the creators in a way. One box that I thought about getting and I didn't is the and if they have extras, I'm thinking about it, is the Missouri Star Advent. I don't have any Advent calendars or Advent boxes, but I want to do Missouri Star, but at the same time, I don't know why they do that. Like, it's so frustrating. Like, you subscribe to somebody for a reason and they go remove it. Why? I don't know if Missouri Star has any boxes available or not. I haven't checked, but I've thought about subscribing. I've never gotten one of their Advents, but I've thought about it. Those are just kind of fun. I love the little Legos. Oh, okay, Cassie. Thank you. Thank you for joining and hanging out with us. Something just dropped. I know that's where I'm like, should I spend $200? Like, he just accidentally dropped some of my canning jars and they broke. I should have moved that box. That was my fault. Because my daughter knocked it off yesterday and broke one. I nearly knocked it off and he knocked it off. I should have moved it. But yeah, I mean, Missouri Star, I like their boxes and I like some of the stuff. But my thing is do I really need to spend $200 on that? Or should I spend $200 on a quilt kit that I want or fabric that I want? So, what do I do? That's one reason why I haven't subscribed to it yet. And that's one reason, like, I love the Sew Sampler boxes, but I got them for how many? I think last year I finally stopped. Because I had so much, like, so many, like, what is the word I'm looking for? Notions and stuff. Scissors, snips, this. I'm like, how many of this stuff, how much can I have? So I finally canceled it. I love the fabric and stuff, but I'm like, I can only have so much of this. And I started it in sometime in 20, and I finally stopped it. Yeah, that's whenever somebody commented on one of my videos when I was doing the Into the Bolt boxes from Missouri Star. And it was fun seeing what you got, but the second box I was not happy with. And somebody commented that instead use that money on fabric that you want. I'm like, that is a good idea. It's a good way. So now I keep in mind, do I want to spend money on this or should I spend the money on something that I really want that I know that I'm going to use? So and that's why I don't buy a lot of that stuff anymore, because I'm like, I could put this towards a quilt kit that I want, or I could put this towards fat quarter bundle, anything that I want. And so that kind of helps me. It's fun for a surprise, but I also enjoy. There's one girl that I like. She did last year. She wears glasses. She's sweet. She seems like a really sweet girl. Or she's not a girl. She's a woman. But I enjoyed watching her last year. So I'm like, I'll just watch her again this year. Are you talking about her subscription box? Donna, did you look at it yet? I haven't been able to look at it. I hope there's some available. Let me see. I'm on my old phone. Hopefully I don't miss any chats. Let me put my phone up here. What is the yeah. Let me see if I can find it. I want to see. Let's see if I can find it. What would it be under? They have a garden cart coming out. Y'all, look how cute that is. Ah, that's so cute. Bye, Wendy. Thank you for hanging out with us for a little while. I saw so many comments. I wanted to go back. Only 8 left. Oh my gosh, that is so stinking cute. Isn't that cute? That's the first time I've seen that. Okay, I don't know where to find. I don't know where to find that thing at. They might have sold out then. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss any comments. The Granny Spring Quilt Salon that they did, I wanted to do that. I haven't bought it but it's like a subscription box. Pre-order. Here it is. Oh, they'll ship it out in October. I'm gonna have to buy that. I'm gonna have to buy it. I'm getting it while I'm on live with y'all. I got it. Thank you. I got it. I'm excited. And it comes out next month. So that's really, really cool. I got the subscription box. The Dainty Meadows Quilt Goodie Box. Did I get the last one? It says it's out of stock. Or maybe it shows out of stock for me because I already got it. That might be why. Because I've already bought it. But it's, with shipping, was $65.56 with shipping. So it's $55 with shipping. But the little Dainty Meadows from Sunbonnet. I've never gotten one of her boxes, so I'm excited. We shall see. That's really not a bad prize. I don't know. I've never gotten one of them. Sunbonnet Sue? I haven't. I don't know, Donna. Do they? Does anybody else can answer that? I'm just stopping in. Didn't realize you were all live. Love the granny culture. Hey, Terry. I just now saw this. I haven't seen the box. I need to go look. I got off the website already, but I have to go look because I do love the Sunbonnet collection. I think it's so cute. Isn't that what she's doing the quilt room in? The quilty room or whatever is in Sunbonnet. My So Quilty Life? Is that right? My So Quilty Life? Yeah. I hope I didn't just get the last box. That's going to make me feel bad if I did. I didn't mean to. She does. They kind of started favoring a lot. I know this one that's coming up. I don't know when it's got more purple and deeper greens that are really, really pretty. Is that the box I got? Was the Sue Bonnet, or is it just a subscription box? I'm gonna have to look at the Sue Bonnet Sue box now. But her spring, it's the granny squares like this, only here in the middle, she had like different blocks. Like I think there's a birdhouse, oh my gosh, my mind. I saw somebody doing all cute little spring stuff. I didn't get it because the pattern was like $40 or $50 and I didn't get it. But I loved it. I almost did. It was so stinking cute. Because I saw people in her Facebook group that were doing it and I just fell in love with it. But I just couldn't bring myself to spend that on it. And I normally don't really... I got hers because it was a decent price. But I've never bought one of her subscription boxes before. This will be my first for her. So I'm excited. And that means it'll be here next month. So that's another good thing. I know Intrepid Thread, I think I got an email from them that they're about to start selling theirs. I got one of theirs, their Valentine box. I was really happy with it. Really pretty. The fabric felt almost like silk. Really, really pretty box. But I've not got another one. Kind of pricey too. So I see so many subscription boxes out there, and I kind of look and I'm like, do I really, really need it? I've got so many notions. I'm still trying to get rid of some of the stuff. I need to go back through it and see if anybody in our Facebook group needs it. That way I can just send it to them, because I've got so much. I've got patterns that I need to do a giveaway soon, because I've got some patterns I need to give away. But anyways, well, I guess I'm gonna get off here soon. It's already after 4. I'm glad y'all came in and hang out. It's already 132 minutes, y'all. It's already been what, over 2? Has it already been 2 hours? No, I cannot have been on here 2 hours. There's no way. I wanted to do more. I could have been sewing all this time, but I got to yapping. Okay, let me go back and check, Terry. I'm gonna have to go back and check. Sunbonnet Sue. Let me look. Oh, well, happy birthday to him. Okay, so wait. Did I get the Sunbonnet Sue, or did I just get the Sunbonnet? Because I just got the subscription, but I don't know which one I got. Let me go. No, I got the Sunbonnet. Is it this one? That's all I do, I feel like. Yep. Oh, okay. That's the one I just got then. Okay. And it shows that it's still available, so I didn't get the last one. Good. Because that scared me. I don't want to take it from somebody else. Her Sunbonnet, I think that Sunbonnet collection is so stinking cute. I love that collection. I think it's so cute. Okay, Mary. Well, I'm glad you stopped in for a little bit. And I can't wait to see your post. See what it looks like, your snowman. Y'all, my neck is hurting so bad. It's so bad. Okay, well, I guess I'll shut up and go see what my husband's doing. Go see what broke in there. Of My So Quilty Life. God bless you too. Thank you. No. Snowmen will be good. Snowmen are good because you can use those all winter long, not just Christmas. So, I mean, that's like an all winter thing. I need to, but I don't know. I've got that one that I made last year, but I'm wanting to make another one. That way when that one gets dirty, I can take it off, wash it, and then put my other one on. I just got to find a perfect one that I want. Because, you know, it's not like I don't have enough fabric. So I don't know yet. I need to look and see, because I was already thinking about that. I'm just not sure what I can do. Okay, Brenda, bye. I'm glad you stopped in. So I kind of got to see what I can find. I really like the one I did last year. It's so stinking cute. So I'm gonna have to look at. Of course, I want to do a free pattern one. That Scrappy Leaves one, I've got everything cut. I just need to work on it. I'm just not, you know, you get to where you're working on a pattern and then you get to making it and you're like, I'm just not into doing this. That's how I am. Are you, Julie? Yeah, I want at least one more. But one good thing is this one right here, the one that we're going to be doing next weekend on live, the Jolly Bar, 1 hour Jolly Bar table runner. This is Christmas fabric. It's a very simple one. I am taking out the little penguins and candy canes. But if anything, I can use this for my table runner. But I'm taking out the little Christmas type, like the candy cane and the penguin. That way I can use this all throughout the year. Because you only need 32. And I don't know how many are in here. So you only need 32. So I'm going to take out the real like Christmassy type ones. And use that. That way I can use it during Christmas too. But I can use it all throughout the year. Because my Christmas one's put up. And I'm ready to get it out and look at it again. It's so pretty. But anyways. Well guys, my phone is about to die. So I guess I'm going to go. I did just upload the video. My little unboxing. And that, yeah, because I've got it all cut. I just need to put it in a bag and put it all together. And I'm going to put little clips on it. And that way I know what are what. So, I thank y'all so much for joining in. I enjoyed visiting with y'all. And don't forget, next weekend we're going to do the 1 hour Jolly Bar table runner together. I'm going to already cut the fabric. So it'll all be cut. There's not that much cutting. And there's no background. But I'm going to go ahead and cut it, and that way we can sew it on camera. And we'll sew it all together. I'm going to try to find my other smaller tripod. That way I can put right here that I can kind of see y'all better, and y'all can see me. So, anyways. Well, thank you guys. Y'all have a good weekend.